What's up, everybody? It's Chase and J Miles, and I get so many DMs on Instagram and on TikTok of people. They say to me, "Hey, I'm thinking about getting into real estate. Any advice?" And I try to answer everybody back, but I realize that, I get super busy, but I wanted to at least provide that advice because I know that a lot of people are looking for it. I know that there's a lot of people out there, they watch my videos on YouTube and you see other real estate agents and you're wondering and thinking about getting into real estate, but you're wondering what's some advice or what are some things that you can do before you actually get into real estate. So that's what I'm going to provide to you in this video. Do me one quick favor and hit that thumbs up icon though, please. It really helps me out and I would really appreciate it. But I want to dive right in. All right, so my first piece of advice is start making new friends. I know that sounds kind of like,
wait, what, Jason?
You got to start meeting new people. Crazy thing about me, I got in real estate after I had just moved to Texas, right? Me moving to Texas, I moved to Dallas. I didn't know anybody here. I didn't even know the streets, anything like that. And I thought that I was gonna be able to just hit the ground running, But what I found and what I know now is real estate is based off of your relationships. It's based off of knowing people. And people even ask me all the time, like, hey, if you would have stayed where you were at, do you think you could have been successful faster or made more money? And yeah, I tell them, yeah. Like, if I was still living where I was, like where I went to high school and where I had friends and everything like that, I probably would have started making money a lot quicker. So real estate, it's very important that you meet people because these people, they're going to end up being your clients. And so the more people you know, the more clients you can have. So if you want to start that now, it's going to extremely help you out once you actually get into the real estate business. Another piece of advice, and I have some stuff for y'all here in this video, but another piece of advice, don't try to learn everything. Real estate is extremely extensive, meaning there's so many things going on. There's so many things to learn. And heck, I've been in the business for over 8 years now, and I still don't know everything. Not a lot of people know everything. And even if they do say that they know everything, they're lying because things are changing all the time. So don't try to learn everything. That's going to hold you back. You only need to learn what will move you to the next step. And that's not everything. The best way to learn in this business, honestly, is from experience. So you're going to learn a lot through experience, and it's going to take you going through some things. You're going to have to meet with people. You're going to start listening to what people say to you. You're going to go on appointments and you're going to get your first listing and all that stuff. Once you get it, once you get there and experience it, that's when you're going to learn. This is a long-term career, so don't worry. It's not like you only get one shot. You can do it over and over and over again. You can go on appointment after appointment and after appointment. There's no need to figure everything out from day one or even before you get into the business. It's impossible, and I'm telling you, you're gonna be wasting your time. I get a lot of people, they're all like,
oh, but Jason, I want to get my feet wet. How can I get my feet wet? Well,
you can't really, honestly, because you have to get a license to be able to do stuff in this business. If you want to see real estate stuff, you can stop by open houses. You can maybe hit up an agent on Instagram, see if they be willing to let you shadow them. But I'll tell you, most times no, because they're busy and they're doing real deals. And so you sitting along, tagging along, most people have assistants or their clients don't want like a random person sitting there hearing all their business and all that kind of stuff. So the best way that I can tell you to get your feet wet is to go through your real estate classes. Go through real estate school. I'll put a link down in the description to get you a discount on your real estate school if you want to do it online. But that's going to be the best way to get your feet wet because then you're going to start learning things that go on in the real estate business. And heck, watching my videos. I do vlog videos, I give tips and all that kind of stuff. So all of everything that I do on my YouTube channel is to give you that inside look into what it's like to be a real estate agent. Another thing is prepare yourself for everything to be public. And by everything, I mean like your social media. We are in that moment in time where everybody has Facebook, everybody has Instagram, everything like that. And funny enough, when you start meeting with clients, going on listing presentations, all that kind of stuff, they're gonna look you up. Okay, now I'm not saying you gotta just put on this super professional image, but just know that your information is gonna be out there. When you get your yard signs, it's gonna have your name and phone number on there. When you start doing sales, like that information is gonna be all on these different websites, and people, they're gonna be able to look into your stuff. So just think about it. Anything that you would be uncomfortable with somebody seeing, a client or a potential client, things like that, you probably want to go ahead and start hiding some of that stuff. Because nowadays, I mean, people, they want to see like how big of a following you have. They want to see how many homes you've sold, stuff like that. And one place that people will go and look, they'll go try to track you down on Facebook, or they'll go try to track you down on Instagram. And people will ask me a lot of times like, well, should I make my account private? Well, I mean, that's kind of weird, right? Like, I mean, if somebody adds you and their account is private, you're like, I don't know who this is and all that kind of stuff, and you might not even look into them anymore. So you can use your social media though to get you business. So I wouldn't advise making it private, because you can put your marketing stuff on there. You can put your advertisements. You can get more business. Your accounts need to be public. So the best advice is just to make sure that there's not anything on there that you just wouldn't want people seeing. You know, you can change the privacy of those posts or just delete them. Definitely know that people are going to be all in your business. They're going to see your stuff. So look into that for you personally. Another thing, real estate, you got to learn how to sell, right? You got to learn how to sell. You got to learn how to take people from, no, I don't want to work with you, to signing a deal with you. You're going to have to learn how to walk into a house and sell it. I mean, selling is a major part of being a real estate agent. This is one part that a lot of people overlook. They think I just get the license, but they don't learn how to have conversations. They don't learn how to sell somebody on a product. Okay, you are a salesperson and you're going to be getting a salesperson's license. So therefore, you need to learn how to sell. My history, I sold cell phones. I sold graphics. Like, I would get on Photoshop and make graphics for people. So I started to get that knowledge. I also sold gym memberships, and gym memberships, like, that's one of those things that was kind of tough to sell, because people weren't always looking for a gym membership, or they wanted a discount. So you gotta know how to sell. Like, if you have a sales job right now, you're in a perfect position. If you don't have a sales job, start watching videos, start reading books on selling and how selling works, people's minds, stuff like that, because selling is going to be very important. Now, before I get to my last one, I do want to let you know that I have something for people who are interested in getting into real estate. I actually wrote a book, and it's called The Real Before the Estate: What I Wish I Knew Before I Started Real Estate. And it's full of like everything that nobody told me, like all of that stuff that I wish that I would have known before I actually became a real estate agent. Now, reading this book, you're either gonna still want to get into real estate or you're not going to. So I would definitely recommend getting it. It's on Amazon. Just search my name, but I'll put a link below to the book, because it's something that's helped out a lot of people. I mean, I've had the book for a couple of years. Hundreds of agents have purchased it, and they've read it, given me great feedback. So if you're thinking about getting into real estate, definitely get a copy of my book to answer all of your questions. My last point is, make sure that you start to grow thick skin. Man, I can't tell you how many people have told me no. And they've said some like nasty things to me, you know, like, oh, you're this, you're that. I feel like racial stuff has happened to me. I feel like people just haven't given me a shot. Like, I just had to take punches, you know, even other agents talking about me, jealous, whatever the case is. But I had to get thick skin, and you're gonna need that if you're gonna last in this business. Not every day is gonna be a great day. Not everybody's gonna be super nice to you, none of that kind of stuff. And so you really gotta get that thick skin if you're gonna make it. You know, my biggest thing is, not everybody will like you, but you at least want people to respect you. And you gotta know how to take the punches, you know, and you gotta know how to survive. Like, especially if you're not making money right off the bat, you got to know that it's going to happen, and always stay motivated and all that kind of stuff. So those are my tips if you are thinking about getting into real estate. Again, go grab a copy of my book. It's going to give you a lot of information. I got lots of stories in there. If you found this information helpful, again, click that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. It's gonna really help you out in your real estate career. Until next time, I'm Chasing J Miles, and I will talk to you soon.